Little day baseball, soak in the sun. It's a gorgeous afternoon. Maybe go out to the yard, fumble a few baseballs, get the throw over to first base, maybe hit some out of the yard. That's certainly something the Phillies did in last night's game. Game 3 against the Marlins. There's Andrew Painter making the start today for the Phils. First Phillies starter to lose 7 of his first 11 career starts since Wayne Twitchell back in 1971 and 72. That's a long time ago.
Liam Hicks is ready to go.
And what a way to start this ball game. A strikeout for Painter.
He's behind Lopez 3-1, and he almost hit him, and he walks him. And the Marlins have a 1-out base runner. So a 1-out base runner for the Marlins, and here is Kyle Stowers. There's a high drive in the air, deep to right field. That is gone. A big hit that the Marlins desperately needed comes courtesy of Kyle Stowers, who blasts his 6th home run of the season, and the Marlins jump out to a 2-0 lead.
That was a 2-2 4-seam fastball at the top of the zone that Stowers turned on. How about that? Going around and squaring off to try to bunt on the first pitch. And then he takes Painter deep for his 6th home run.
The long ball has been a big issue for Painter that we discussed moments ago before the 2-run shot by Stowers, and it bites him early again here today. Sandy 6-11 lifetime with a 3.88 ERA and 22 career starts against Philadelphia. It's his first start this season.
Broken bat blooper out to right field. That'll be a base hit for Trey.
And Trey Turner will take it. Only his 2nd hit this season against the Marlins in 17 at bats. 3-2, runner goes. The pitch swung on and missed, and the ball was dropped by Joe Mack. And Turner has the base stolen easily. So Turner will get his 15th stolen base. He's in scoring position for Harper with 1 out. And the 0-2, Harper swings, lines it towards right. It's sinking, and it's going to fall for a hit. Turner had to wait to make sure it would fall in, which it did, and Harper snaps his 0 for 16 skid with that base hit.
Hopefully Marsh can do his job and bring in a run.
Ground ball right side. That's going to leak into right field. A base hit. It'll be an RBI for Brandon Marsh. Harper goes to 3rd. As Turner crosses the plate, the Phillies are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Just continues to hit and produce runs. Yeah, this is one of the beauties of being a lefty. You can hit one off the end of the bat, but with Stowers holding on Bryce, he had no chance of getting to that ball. And Bryce was off and running. Another 1st to 3rd for the fight.
They're going to bring the infield in, not all the way. They could probably still turn 2. Line drive, base hit to right field. Phillies have tied it up. They've done so with 3 straight hits. Harper scores. 2-2 game, and that's 15 RBIs here in June for Alec.
Marlins did it with the long ball. And they'll fight, and Phils are just singling them to death, Tom. But that's Alec Bohm at his finest right there. Pitch running in on him. Just uses his hands perfectly and hits that line drive out there. 2 hops Casey, and a good start by the boys.
Oh, no blood in the first, I guess you could say. Tied at 2 as we go to the 2nd. Here's Owen Casey batting .209. And Casey hits that a mile deep to right field. This will test the limits of Citizens Bank Park, and Owen Casey gives the Marlins a 3-2 lead. It's the 2nd homer surrendered by Andrew Painter. It is the 7th home run of the season for Owen Casey. It's a perfect example of major league hitters do not miss center cut heaters. It doesn't matter how hard you throw it.
You make a mistake, it's supposed to be something down and away. You bring it up and in. Guys are waiting for it. So Marlins using the long ball.
I mean, they are teeing off on his fastball. He ought to stop throwing it. That guys are almost hitting 400 against it.
Yeah, 4 home runs off that fastball. 382 average. Guys are just ready for it. And if you make mistakes, just like you talked about, this is the big leagues. Guys are not missing it.
Marlins are all over Andrew Painter, the young 23-year-old right-hander early. Liam Hicks drills one out towards 2nd. It rattles off of Stott. It comes to a complete stop in shallow center. That's an RBI single for Liam Hicks. And the Marlins once again have a 2-run lead.
That'll probably be scored a hit as he was going up the middle for it, tried to backhand it and just kind of caught him on the heel and bounded away. That'll bring up the first baseman Kyle Stowers, who homered his first time up.
This is a jam shot into left. That's going to get down for a base hit. Stowers drives in another to make it 5-2. He's got an RBI double. It is the 3rd extra base hit of the inning for the Marlins, and these Phillies fans in attendance this afternoon are getting a little bit restless.
Here's Edwards now with runners on second and third. Looks like the Phillies bullpen starting to stir a little bit.
Check swing dribbler. That is a fair ball. And an RBI infield single for Xavier Edwards makes it 6-2. An excuse me swing by X, and that is how he collects his first hit in this series.
But when you have innings like this, sometimes you have bad luck, plain luck, and even ugly luck.
Yeah, that's ugly. RBI single and didn't dent the blade of grass.
Right over the third base bag.
Larry, when's the last time the Phillies' first 5 hits of a game were all singles?
Here comes Garrett Stubbs, 4 for 20.
Slowly left side. Sanoha cuts it off, flips to second for 1. And they're going to say it was on the exchange that the ball was dropped.
Yeah, well, I agree with that.
5-6 on the putout.
Yeah, you see Edwards right. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I think they're looking at it.
Yeah, I think they are going to look at that.
I don't think he ever secured that in his glove.
No, I think it's going to be overturned.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Philadelphia will change this down.
No control in the hand, no control in the glove, no control on the ground.
Top of the order now with 2 on and nobody out. Phillies look to answer back right away.
Line drive out to left center. That'll drop in for a hit. Crawford hesitated for a moment. He'll go to third. Up to second, Stubbs. Bases are loaded. Turner's 2 for 2. A bloop to right, a bloop to left. Now Kyle Schwarber. Are they calling a balk? Yeah, they're calling a balk. Trip Gibson called a balk. That's going to bring home a run. It's going to bring Clayton McCullough out of the dugout.
Wow, we might see an argument.
So they said that he didn't step off before he took the ball, before he broke his hands. But right there, ready? Oh, that was close.
That was really close.
Well, it's a 6-3 game.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Harper with a base open. Alcantara ready, looks at the runners, now deals. And it's high, ball 4.
So to load up the bases for Brandon Marsh through 38 games, Marsh has a home batting average of .383 since 1940. That is 4th highest through 38 home games. Broken bat liner caught by Sanoha. They throw to first, and it's off the glove of Stowers. That'll allow Stubbs to score. Turner to third. He's thinking about it, but he'll stop at third. It's a 6-4 ball game, and that's the second error of the inning for the Marlins.
It's probably going to be an error on Sanoha when it probably shouldn't be. It should be an error on Stowers.
Tell you what, the bullpen is giving the offense a chance to come back and possibly, hopefully, pull out a win today.
Jacob Marcy seeing a lefty. Tanner Banks into the contest. Now, Banks has really struggled so far this year to 5.7 ERA.
Ground ball hit softly to shortstop. It eats up Trey Turner. It took a bad hop on him, and the leadoff man is aboard.
It looked like it took a bad hop. Yeah, right there.
Well, that did take a bad hop.
Yeah, yeah, most of these, it just hit a footprint or something out there, that spike marks that get that thing to jump up, and it's always nice to be prepared with a cup, Tom.
Yes, sir.
Mack today, 1 for 1, walk, run scored, single went to second on a wild pitch in the third. That is tomahawk deep to right, way back and gone. How do you like that, Joe Mack? A walloping 3rd homer of the season for the Marlins rookie catcher has given him a 4-run cushion. A no-doubt shot to right, and the Marlins make Trey Turner pay for the leadoff error.
Boy, 3rd home run of the game for the Marlins. Really nice to see Joe Mack explode on a fastball to the top of the zone.
And now that is a soft line drive and a fair ball for Esteury Ruiz, who's picking up and putting him down as he rounds first, and he glides into second with a stand-up double.
6-4 ball games in this ballpark in the daytime with that lineup with Philadelphia. You'd love to get some more runs, and the fish is done.
And Otto Lopez might have knocked him in. Let's see. Rincon sits back. He comes in and makes the catch. Ruiz will tag. Ruiz is going to score. And a sacrifice fly for Otto Lopez has given the Marlins a 9-4 lead now. This is driven deep to right, way back. Stowers again. And the Boo Birds are out here in Philadelphia. A multi-homer day for Kyle Stowers, who is taking his time rounding the bases. 10-4.
Lefty on lefty crime. Bring in the lefty, because you're going to face Stowers. Not so fast.
A 436-foot home run. It is a Baja Blast.
So in a 6-run ball game, Kerkering has hit a guy and walked 2 to load the bases with 1 away. For someone that already has 3 extra base hits, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs today. 5 RBIs, Bart.
Now this could all of a sudden put Stowers in a very nice game. Got runner on third with less than 2. You're up with bases loaded. Time to tee off.
And he grounds one through the right side and a base hit. Mack will score. Blake Lally will stop Liam Hicks at third. An RBI single for Kyle Stowers, who has 5 RBIs this afternoon. He's got 4 hits, and the lid is about ready to come off this game. Now it's 11-4.
The right fielder Gabriel Rincones Jr. puts it away. That'll bring up Jacob Marcy.
Marcy deep to right, down the line, and gone off the pole. Another home run for the Marlins this afternoon. This one comes courtesy of Jacob Marcy, who just clobbered his 4th of the year to make it 12-4. And it's a new season high 5-homer day for the Fish.
That's 102.5 miles an hour off the bat. He got the sinker, stayed on it, stayed inside of it. This is a guy, too, that the Marlins are looking to get going.
Well, the Fish are looking to tie a bow on a resounding win in the series finale over the Philadelphia Phillies. They lead 12-4 in the bottom of the 9th, and the Phillies are down to their final out.
Got him. And that's going to end the ball game. A gutsy, resilient effort from Sandy Alcantara this afternoon. He picks up his 7th win of the season.
They get a resounding win over the Phillies in the series finale to avoid the sweep. 12-4, the final score.